Hey, what's up guys? Dan from Masculine Evolution here. I'm feeling a little stressed. I'm feeling dysregulated. I'm in fight or flight mode. I'm in survival mode. I've been talking a lot about these states, but I'm usually in quite a comfortable, regulated state when I do. And I thought it would be important to do a video from feeling a bit uncomfortable in myself for various reasons. One, I think it will be a good way of getting likes and subscribers. When I'm in survival mode, there's more of a focus on what I can get from whatever we're putting out into the world, right? Even if that's just in communication with other people. When we're in survival mode and we feel more separated from everyone else, we need something in order to feel better about ourselves, and therefore what we put out into the world is sort of done in a manipulative way in order to get something back. Not to make out that that's bad in any way, because we have to bring acceptance and awareness to where we're at. But certainly when I'm in more survival mode, I'm like, this might be a good way of getting some approval from people, or, just bringing awareness to that. There's less focus on where I'm going in life, and my focus seems to be going on to my issues and the areas in life that I'm struggling in. So rather than that directed, focused energy that I have been talking about, especially when I'm feeling that energy, right now I feel the pull to social media. I feel the pull to eating bad food, especially sugar. Like, really feel this draw towards that. Also towards spending money I don't necessarily want to be spending on food, like kind of sabotaging myself, like stunting my growth. Because I know that where I'm going is more regulation, more calm, more grounding. But when we have a nervous system that doesn't feel particularly safe in those moments, regulation, grounding, meditation, things like that, the reason why you avoid them is because it's bringing calm. Like, imagine you're in a tribe and there's a neighbouring tribe that are potentially going to attack at any moment, or maybe there's a dangerous animal that's been sighted. We're not going to be meditating and relaxing our nervous systems, are we? We're not going to be creative. We're not going to be making art. We won't be tapping into those the creativity that comes through a more regulated nervous system, because we need to stay alert. We need to be in survival mode. We need to keep an eye on anything that could potentially be a threat to our survival. And that's the thing. That's how I believe most people live their entire life by, is in a continuous state of fight or flight, continuous state of survival. So ADHD is essentially what that is, right? Almost mental health issues come down to a dysregulated nervous system. But it's just that the way that we've been taught to deal with it is mostly to take pills to prevent that, instead of actually looking at how can I calm my nervous system down, and therefore my mental health becomes more healthy, essentially. So yeah, I can't remember what I was talking about. That's another thing that can happen. When we're in fight or flight, there's less flow. I'm thinking more about the words that come out my mouth in the hope that they are landing with people. I'm thinking about what the people watching this video might be thinking of me, because this is a little different. So yeah, obviously life's not as pleasant from this place, but that's okay. This doesn't last forever. But I think a message that I hope's clear is that if you feel that you're not in alignment with where you're going in life, you're not in alignment with your goals, with that directed focus that I've been talking about, and instead you're caught up in shit that's in the way, or in your habits and addictions, and you're not feeling particularly confident within yourself, trying to start taking more aligned action from that heavy place just doesn't help. It doesn't make things much better. I mean, it can do at times, I have to say, but it makes sense that in moments of unsafety and dysregulation, that maybe you start bringing a level of comfort and safety to your nervous system and bring more regulation, so you can start to feel more calm and then start taking action from that place. So although your mind might come up with reasons not to meditate, not to do Qigong or whatever your practice is, acknowledging that, but at the same time letting yourself know that this is the best thing for you right now, that you do need to bring some level of regulation, some sense of safety, which can just be putting a hand on yourself, putting a hand on your heart, putting one hand on your belly maybe, or bringing both hands to your belly, just slowly breathing into those areas of your body that just brings your energy down from your head. Remember, when our energy is up here, we're in a state of survival because we're looking for something that could go wrong. And instead, bring it back down into our body, bring more embodiment, which comes from naturally being safer, right? We can start regulating our breath, start feeling our body. That's essentially a natural way that someone will be living if they feel safe. Someone who has no idea of these concepts of self-development, spirituality, whatever, but they feel particularly safe in their nervous system, they'll naturally be more embodied. You will feel their presence. They'll be more accepting of who they are, and therefore they'll be more accepting of other people. So you can always tell someone who feels safe within their nervous system because of how accepting they are of themselves and others. So, yeah. Not sure what else to say really. I'm going to put this video out anyway. Thanks for listening, guys.